Now that we have learned how to form the passé composé, let's look at how to form it in the negative. Normally, when you make something negative, you surround the verb with ne and pas. In this case, we're going to put ne and pas around the first verb, the helping verb. In this situation, we're using avoir. Notice that when you conjugate avoir, all the verb forms start with the vowel a, avant, avait, on. So ne in front will contract to an apostrophe. You'll have a contraction there. So it'll be je n'ai, tu n'as, il n'a, nous n'avons, vous n'avez, ils n'ont. That contraction will sound nice and smooth. Then you'll add the past participle as well afterwards. So you'll have, instead of j'ai mangé, we'll put the ne in front and apostrophe, and we'll put pas afterwards. It will say je n'ai pas mangé la pizza. I did not eat pizza. Les chiens ont obéi. The dogs obeyed. You'll put ne in front or an apostrophe in front of this O and pas afterwards. Les chiens n'ont pas obéi. So notice ne pas go around the first verb, around the helping verb, and the past participle comes afterwards. Il a attendu le bus. You'll put an apostrophe in front of avoir. You'll put pas after. Il n'a pas attendu le bus. This also works with other negative phrases like ne pas encore, ne plus, ne jamais. For example, je n'ai jamais fini le film. I never finished the movie. Ils n'ont pas encore voyagé. They have not traveled yet. So ne jamais, never, ne pas encore, not yet are two examples of other negative phrases that work like ne pas. Also, if you would like to include an adverb to your passé composé phrase, there are several short adverbs that you can put in that the French often use. For example, bien, well, mal, poorly or badly, souvent, often, toujours, always, déjà, already, encore, again. If you have one of these short little adverbs, you put it in front of the past participle. So you put it directly in front of the second word of your passé composé verb. I wrote a few examples for some of these. For example, bien is used very frequently with the passé composé to say you did it really well. For example, you'd say j'ai bien mangé to explain that you have eaten something and it was really good. You'd say I ate well. J'ai bien mangé. Mal, for example, you would put in front of the past participle. Il a mal écouté. He didn't listen very well. He listened poorly. Another example with déjà. Tu as déjà fini. You've already finished. Tu as déjà fini. And encore, again, nous avons encore parlé. We spoke again. It is important to note, and I should have written it on here, it's important to note that the short adverb goes in front of the past participle. You can't say that it goes after avoir, because if you had a negative example, like, oh, I didn't eat really well, it would go after the word pas, directly in front of this past participle. Je n'ai pas bien mangé. Finally, if you have a longer adverb, like rapidement, quickly, it will go at the very end. Elle a parlé rapidement. She spoke quickly. On va pratiquer.